Hey, what's going on guys? It's Wisman here. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to actually be hunting down a sort of special Pokemon. So what I need to do first is go ahead and find a Charmander. Now there's these special texture Pokemon in the game, Pokemon in the game that originally were only for Halloween, so you could only get them in October or November, but they went ahead and put an update out a little while ago to where you can get them at any time during the year, so it doesn't matter what month it is. But the only thing is we need a full moon in order to get them, so I can't really tell like what stage the moon is in right now. But we'll have to go ahead and wait until night and check that out. But yeah, so we can get ourselves those anytime during the year. You guys can get them too on the server. There's one for every single one of the starter Pokemon. I think anyways. I don't know about the latest 6th gen or whatnot, the ones they just added. I don't think they have them. Maybe they do. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. So Charizard is actually my favorite one of the special texture Pokemon, so I'm going to go ahead and try and hunt one down. But I don't actually know. I think they spawn in Extreme Hills. I RTP'd into the wilderness, and I'm in an Ice Plains right now, and what is that? Is that someone's house? It's actually pretty cool. This isn't naturally spawned. No, okay. Yeah, that's someone's house. Pretty cool house. It's unique. I guess that could be how you describe it. But yeah, I'm going to keep looking around, try to find some Extreme Hills, and see if we can get ourselves a Charmander, and then evolve him into a Charizard, and get the special texture on him. It's basically like a white version of Charmander, or Charizard, which is pretty cool. And actually, speaking of like custom... Okay, this has nothing to do with custom textures, but they are adding Mega Evolutions in the next update, which is really, really cool. For the first update, so far, they only have a Venusaur, Blastoise in both of Charizard's Mega Evolutions, but they should be adding more in the future, so I can't wait for them to add, like, I don't know. I haven't really played any of the games with Mega Evolutions, but I'm pretty sure my favorite is probably either one of the Charizards or even Mega Absol. Mega Absol is pretty cool. Okay, it doesn't look like we're getting anywhere with just running through the map, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if anyone on the server right now actually is in one, and we can just teleport to them. Alright, so I TP'd to Tori, and she's in Extreme Hills, but Charmander has a pretty low spawn rate. It's less than 1%, so it's gonna take a little while to actually find one. So I'm just gonna have to kind of sit around for a little while and wait for one to actually spawn in. Alright guys, so I'm still waiting for it to turn back to day so we can find a Charmander here in the Extreme Hills, and it is, I think, like a half moon or something like that, so it should be 1 or 2 more nights until a full moon. I don't know how many different stages there are in Minecraft, but hopefully soon. But Batchum, I think that's how you say your name, maybe? That guy right there, he actually just sold me a micro token for 150k, so I'm going to actually be using it on the Charizard once we have its special texture. But we only have a couple more days to go ahead and find ourselves a Charmander. Otherwise, the moon cycles will reset and we'll have to wait like forever, because I'm pretty sure it only comes up once every like 8 days or something, and Minecraft days are 20 minutes long. So it ends up being like a couple hours, or a little over a couple hours actually. Alright guys, so I was actually just flying around looking for pumpkins, and I actually think I found a single pumpkin just sitting over here on the side of this hill. So I didn't even know they spawned like single alone, but I guess so. So we got ourselves the pumpkin that we needed, which that actually was really lucky that we just had one there. We only need one. We don't really need more at the moment, so I guess it's all right that we only found one. I'm not going to keep looking around. I'm going to head back over to the Extreme Hills biome, which is just over here a little bit, and go ahead and keep looking. It's about to turn to day, so they should start maybe, hopefully, spawning in soon. Maybe. Hopefully. Alright, so I just landed and I spotted a Pokeloot over here, so we're going to go ahead and pick it up, and we're going to get the best loot. X Speed. I've never really used any of the items like this, and I don't plan on it, so kind of useless, but almost daytime. So Charmander should be spawning soon, I hope. It still has a really low spawn rate, so we might not be able to find one, but we can look around. Alright guys, so one actually just spawned in right over here, so we got ourselves the Charmander. Hopefully we don't kill it. Okay, so I did get my Paris out just for this situation so that we can go ahead and catch it pretty easily. And I think I want to go ahead and actually catch it inside a Dusk Ball if possible, just so that it kind of fits because it's like a Halloween theme sort of texture. So let's just go ahead and Spore first, and then we'll False Swipe. And hopefully he doesn't wake up, and we can just go ahead and throw Dusk Ball at him and catch him first try. That's what I'm hoping for. Probably not going to happen. We're probably going to go through a whole stack of Dusk Balls, or he's going to wake up and somehow find a way to kill himself. Okay. Just waiting here. Did we get him first try? It's waiting for a very long time. So either we're stuck in a waiting glitch, or we got ourselves a Charmander. And we captured Charmander. Okay, that actually worked out pretty well. We got a Charmander and a Dusk Ball, which is pretty cool. And all we have to do now is just go ahead and level him up into a Charizard and then wait for the full moon. And we have the pumpkin. I think we need a Jack-o'-lantern, if I'm not wrong. So we might have to go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so let's just go ahead and grab ourselves some coal. There should be some in this chest here. We only need 1 coal and then 1 stick if we can find that. 2 wood, I guess that works. And craft ourselves a couple torches. So the way this works is the light level has to be above 12, which means it has to be pretty bright. So I think what you need to do is just go ahead and get yourself a jack-o'-lantern first. And then just place a torch down next to where you're going to do the transformation into the other texture. And you should be good to go. Now, all we have to do is get him up to Charizard, because it only is Charizard that has the special texture. So if we try to do it on Charmander, it won't work. So we have to gain, I think, 24 levels on this guy to go ahead and evolve him into a Charizard. Now, I don't really care about his stats or anything like that, so I'm not even really going to bother looking into that. He's Quirky Nature, he's Blaze, and he has like 43% IVs or something like that. Doesn't really matter because I'm not actually going to be using him in battle. I just think it'll be cool to have a special texture Charmander or Charizard to fly around on. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and actually head up the battle tower, see if all the NPCs are working. They break a lot, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get that high. But let's go ahead and try it out, and it'll be a good way to level up. Now, I want to grab some more Pokemon just in case. So we'll grab our Dragonite, our Volcarona, our Gyarados, and let's just go with our Electivire. And we'll just try and head our way up the tower and hopefully level up our Charmander into a Charizard by the time we reach the top. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely hilarious. So I got poisoned by the first Pokemon, and just due to the amount of other Pokemon that he had, they kept using moves like Protect. The poison actually killed my level 100 Kyogre. So this level 10 NPC trainer just took out a level 100 legendary. That's pretty sad. Wow, what is up with this? And they did half of my Volcarona's HP? Oh my goodness, what is wrong with this NPC? They're level 10. What is happening? Okay, wow. Alright, so he's actually level 35 from the battle tower. I didn't go all the way up, I kind of stopped like halfway through it. But let's just go ahead and use a rare candy for the last level that we need to get him into a Charizard, and then we'll go ahead and watch him evolve. Now, this is actually also another thing that's going to be updated pretty soon, this whole evolution animation. So right now, when you do evolve your Pokemon, other people around you on the server, they can't actually see it evolving, and I'm pretty sure they're changing that to make it server side so everybody can see when the Pokemon evolves, which is pretty cool. Not really a big change, but it's still interesting. And we'll just go ahead and throw a Wing Attack on him, and we have our Charizard. So now all we have to do is go ahead and just wait for it to turn to night and for there to be a full moon, which is going to take a little while, but I think it's going to be worth it. So we just have a regular Charizard here. What size is he? He is actually small growth. Okay, and we're going to be changing him into microscopic, but I'm going to save that for after we go ahead and change him over to the new texture, just to make sure that we can actually get it. Alright guys, so it looks like there is actually a full moon coming up right now. It is just now turning to night, and we should be able to get the special texture Charizard tonight. I don't know how late in the night it actually has to be for us to get it, but if we go ahead and try it right now, I don't think it's going to work just yet. I think we have to wait a little bit later until the moon's higher in the sky. But it does look like we're getting pretty close, so this is kind of cool. Alright, so the moon's getting just a tiny bit higher up into the sky, and you can barely see the sun anymore, so I think maybe it'll work now. But we also might have to wait until like midnight or something, so we'll test it out real quick and see if it works, and if not, I'll go ahead and wait until like midnight, and yeah. So let's just right-click him, and there we go, it actually worked. Okay, cool. So this is the custom special texture. It's really a cool texture. So he's all white, he's got purple wings, and he actually has purple fire particles coming out of his tail, which is pretty cool. Now, I like him like this. I actually don't mind the size that he is, but I did buy this micro token for 150k, so let's go ahead and use it on him, and I think it should make him look pretty cool. So let's go ahead and do that, and then throw him out. He's going to be tiny, and we can actually go ahead and ride him around, which is kind of awesome. So I think if I ever need to ride around anywhere, this is how I'm going to do it from now on, just riding around on my new Charizard. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to do in this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and actually pick the winner for the event key from the last episode, and then go ahead and end it pretty soon. Alright guys, so I actually have myself an event key, and if you guys don't know why I got this, go ahead and watch the last episode. It kind of explained it there. But yeah, let's go ahead and open this up and see how it goes, and then I'll pick the winner for the event key for this episode. So let's just see what we get. Okay, we open it up, and we actually got ourselves another Master Ball, so don't really need more Master Balls, don't really have anything to use them on, but I guess they're always helpful, kind of. Maybe. But the winner for the event key is actually right here in chat, ButterEater0909. You will have your event key next time you log into the server. If you guys do want a chance to win an event key, all you have to do is go ahead and subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, comment down below with your in-game name so I know who you are on the server, and I will be picking a random person in the next episode to go ahead and get a free event key. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button, and I will see you next time.